In the 21st century, the line between science fiction and reality is growing thinner by the day. What was once the domain of imagination, autonomous soldiers, mechanical dogs patrolling battlefields, and machines that shoot with precision rivaling human soldiers, is now becoming reality. And at the forefront of this technological revolution stands China. The Chinese military is on the verge of an unprecedented breakthrough, the creation of robots capable of replacing soldiers on the battlefield. Recent research in China has revealed that semi-autonomous killer machines can now shoot targets with the same accuracy as trained humans. These robots aren't just tools. They're soldiers made of metal, circuits, and code, designed to enhance the combat capabilities of troops and to guard vital installations. Let's begin our journey with one of the most advanced creations leading this revolution: the robot dog, known as Unitree B2. At first glance, it might seem like something out of a science fiction film. A mechanical dog trotting briskly across rough terrain, carrying heavy equipment, balancing on stairs, and even maintaining stability on slippery floors. But this is not fiction. This is Unitree B2, one of China's most remarkable technological achievements in robotics. Developed by Unitree Robotics, a company based in Hangzhou, the B2 represents years of continuous development and refinement. Its predecessor, the Unitree B1, was introduced in 2022 and was primarily designed for industrial use. The B1 could move underwater, carry loads up to 80 kilograms, and operate continuously for about 2 hours without recharging. It was impressive, but not revolutionary. The new model, however, is a different story. The Unitree B2 is faster, stronger, and smarter than any of its predecessors. Weighing around 60 kilograms, it is powered by advanced actuators capable of producing a torque of 380 Newton meters, an enormous amount for a robot of its size. Thanks to this, the B2 can carry up to 120 kilograms of cargo when stationary and over 40 kilograms while in motion. With a battery capacity of 2,250 watt-hours, this robotic dog can walk continuously for 5 hours without a load, covering approximately 20 kilometers in that time. Even when burdened with a 45-kilogram load, it can operate for over 2 hours, and its agility is nothing short of extraordinary. The B2 can leap over 1.6 meters, jump down from heights over 1 meter, and run at a maximum speed of 6 meters per second. That's over 21 kilometers per hour. Perhaps most astonishing is its stability. Engineers have tested the B2 under extreme conditions: slippery floors covered with banana peels, sudden kicks, ropes tugging at its legs, and rolling logs beneath its feet. Yet, the robot remains upright, recalibrating its balance in milliseconds. It can climb stairs, descend backward, and even move sideways like a living creature. With its LiDAR depth camera and high-resolution optical sensors, the B2 perceives the world in 3 dimensions, allowing it to navigate complex environments autonomously. Originally, the Unitree B2 was envisioned for industrial applications, inspecting remote facilities, exploring hazardous environments, or carrying out logistics operations. But the Chinese military quickly saw its potential. In camouflage green tones and armored mesh, the Unitree B2 has now been showcased in military demonstrations across China. At the China Air Show, the robot was seen performing precise maneuvers, ascending and descending stairs, rotating on its axis, and adapting fluidly to challenging terrain. While many spectators were impressed, others couldn't help but notice its striking resemblance to the Spot robot developed by Boston Dynamics in the United States. For years, Boston Dynamics has been the undisputed leader in quadruped robot technology. Their robots are used worldwide for industrial and research purposes, and occasionally by police and military units. It remains unclear whether China obtained licensing rights from the American company, or whether the B2 is the result of reverse engineering. Regardless, the robot's performance speaks for itself. But as China continues to unveil these mechanical marvels, experts worldwide are growing increasingly concerned. The question is no longer, can we build machines that fight, but should we? Many fear that the deployment of such robots in combat scenarios could escalate global tensions and fuel a new kind of robotic arms race. One fought not only with missiles and aircraft, but with autonomous machines capable of making life and death decisions. In late October 2022, China made headlines again when it unveiled a robotic dog armed with a machine gun. And it wasn't just walking, it was flying. In a demonstration video, a drone carries the robot dog to the rooftop of a building. The UAV releases its mechanical payload, and within seconds, the robot stands up, unfolds its limbs, and begins scanning the surroundings with its onboard cameras. On its back, a Chinese QB-B97 light machine gun. The message was clear. This is no longer a test robot. It's a weaponized platform. The QB-B97 can fire up to 650 rounds per minute with an effective range of 400 meters. It uses China's proprietary 5.8mm cartridge, known for its precision and relatively low recoil, perfect for robotic stabilization. This configuration allows the robot dog to conduct three-dimensional attacks, landing on rooftops or remote positions behind enemy lines. From there, it can provide automatic fire support to ground troops or suppress enemy positions before human soldiers advance. Military analysts noted that these robotic dogs could coordinate with infantry and armored vehicles, forming a hybrid battlefield where machines and humans operate side by side. With a top speed of 14.5 kilometers per hour, the machine gun robot isn't the fastest, but its endurance, precision, and expendability make it a valuable asset in dangerous missions, where sending a human soldier would be too risky. Across the Pacific, in the United States, robotics engineers are taking a different, but equally controversial, approach. In 2023, an American company called Throwflame unveiled what it called the world's first flamethrower-equipped robot dog. Its name, Thermonator. At first glance, it looks similar to other quadruped robots, but instead of a machine gun, it carries a flamethrower capable of shooting jets of fire over 10 meters. The company released a video showing the Thermonator in action, being refueled, walking on rough terrain, and spewing controlled bursts of flame. Priced at around $10,000, the robot dog is marketed not as a weapon, but as a tool for special effects in movies and for controlled burns in agriculture. Throwflame, which has long collaborated with the film industry, insists that it doesn't design weapons. Yet critics are wary. A robot dog with a flamethrower, even if designed for entertainment or industrial use, could easily become dangerous if it fell into the wrong hands. The robot's frame appears to be based on the Unitree Go-1, a smaller and more agile model that can handle uneven terrain and is known for its smooth gait. While the company could have used a larger robot from Boston Dynamics, it likely chose the Go-1 for its versatility and maneuverability, key traits for any machine that needs to move dynamically while controlling a volatile weapon like a flamethrower. The debate over the Thermonator has reignited discussions about robotic ethics, where the line should be drawn between innovation and militarization. Meanwhile, both the United States and the United Kingdom have begun testing a new generation of military robots, designed for reconnaissance and support, rather than direct combat. This model is known as the Ghost V60, developed by Ghost Robotics. Unlike the armed versions seen in China, the Ghost V60 serves primarily as the eyes and ears of soldiers on the battlefield. It's capable of navigating complex environments, from urban streets to rocky hillsides, at speeds of up to 10 kilometers per hour, carrying payloads of up to 10 kilograms. The robot can be airlifted into an operation zone by helicopter or parachuted directly from the sky. Once on the ground, it's remotely controlled using a specialized operator interface. Unlike the Chinese B2, the Ghost V60 does not yet have fully autonomous capabilities, but it's protected against harsh weather and can function in heavy rain or mud. Equipped with cameras on all sides and LiDAR visualization, it offers a complete 360-degree field of view, giving troops real-time situational awareness. British soldiers from the 23rd Parachute Engineer Regiment have been testing the Ghost V60 in collaboration with the Defense Equipment and Support Robotics Expeditionary Center. The trials are aimed at assessing how well the robot can support troops in real-world combat conditions. One British engineer described it as the Army's eyes and paws. The robot can scout ahead to identify ambushes, locate enemy movement, or deliver vital supplies such as ammunition and medical kits, all without risking human lives. While these machines aren't armed, their value lies in their ability to see what humans cannot and endure what humans should not. China's ambitions in robotic warfare, however, do not end with Reconnaissance. In early November 2022, at another major defense exhibition, China showcased a new robotic combat dog. This one armed with a fully automatic gun mounted directly on its back. Unlike earlier prototypes, this version is heavier, more robust, and capable of operating autonomously or under remote control from a military tablet. The challenge, engineers explain, lies not only in mounting a firearm, but in compensating for the recoil effect when the weapon fires. Every bullet discharged shifts the robot's balance. Achieving stability during rapid fire requires an advanced combination of sensors, algorithms, and motor control systems. The Chinese developers claim that the robot can carry a 14-kilogram automatic gun equipped with 360-degree cameras for full environmental awareness. It can function independently, making tactical decisions based on real-time sensor data, an ability that has sparked both awe and alarm in the global defense community. The idea of fully autonomous armed robots remains controversial. Proponents argue that such systems can reduce human casualties, while critics warn that they could lead to uncontrollable escalation if machines begin to act without human oversight. For now, detailed specifications remain classified. But one thing is certain: China's investment in robotic warfare shows no sign of slowing down. At the Army 2022 exhibition in Moscow, Russia entered the race with its own robotic combat dog. Developed by a company called Intellect Machines, the robot was shown equipped with a grenade launcher mounted on its back. Covered in a dark fabric to conceal its internal structure, the robot bore a striking resemblance to China's earlier models, leading some experts to speculate that it was either inspired by or copied from Chinese designs. According to Russian developers, the robot can perform precise shots, transport weapons, and even assist in civilian applications such as search and rescue, medical supply delivery, and reconnaissance in hazardous environments. It can patrol perimeters, assist with aiming systems, and provide real-time surveillance during combat operations. However, analysts in the United States have expressed skepticism about its originality. The concealed frame, they argue, could indicate that the robot was built using foreign technology. Nevertheless, its existence signals that Russia, too, recognizes the strategic importance of robotic warfare and intends to develop its own capabilities. Around the world, a new arms race is unfolding, not with nuclear missiles or stealth jets, but with intelligent machines designed to fight, scout, and survive on the battlefield. China's Unitree B2 and armed variants represent the cutting edge of autonomous robotics. The United States and the United Kingdom's Ghost V60 showcase precision engineering aimed at support and safety. And Russia's grenade launcher dog marks the country's attempt to catch up in this technological contest. What unites all these developments is the growing realization that robotic warfare is no longer a concept. It's an inevitability. As artificial intelligence becomes more advanced, these machines will only grow more capable and more independent. The potential advantages are undeniable. Machines don't tire, don't feel fear, and can operate in conditions lethal to humans. But with these advantages come new dangers. If a robot can make autonomous combat decisions, who bears responsibility for its actions? If a machine misidentifies a target or acts unpredictably, can accountability be assigned? These are the moral and legal questions military ethicists are grappling with. Questions that will define the next chapter of warfare. From the banana peel stability tests of the Unitree B2 to the flamethrower theatrics of the Thermonator and the parachute-ready reconnaissance missions of the Ghost V60, the march toward a robotic future continues. Each nation is advancing rapidly, driven by competition, ambition, and the desire to secure technological dominance. But as machines take on more roles once reserved for humans, the world faces an uncomfortable truth. The future of warfare may belong not to soldiers of flesh and blood, but to those built from steel and silicon. The battlefields of tomorrow will echo not with the footsteps of men, but with the rhythmic clatter of mechanical legs. And as these robotic soldiers emerge from the laboratories and onto the front lines, humanity will be forced to confront a profound question. Can we control the machines we've created, or will they one day control us? Which of these robotic marvels impressed you the most? Was it China's unstoppable Unitree B2, the American Thermonator, the British Ghost V60, or Russia's grenade-launching prototype? Whichever it may be, one thing is certain: the age of robotic warfare has begun, and the world will never be the same.